Hi everyone, welcome to the Grace Life DIY Home Decor. So now in this video today we have a collaboration and it's called What Would You Make, and that's being hosted by OK at Home DIY and Connie Creative Creations. Now they also have a guest host and it's the Rustic Willow. Now, if this is your first time visiting my channel, I want to say welcome. I hope that you like my video. I hope that you stay and subscribe. And for all of you who have been with me for a while or even from the very beginning, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Now I'm going to be linking the host and the co-host channels down below in the description box along with the channel links. I'm also going to be listing the playlist. So make sure and full watch the videos, subscribe to our channels, and then head on over to that playlist so that you can see what we created with wood. Okay, so let's move on over to the project. So these pumpkins or these wood items I purchased at the Dollar Tree, and we are going to be using the Cricut for this. So it is a Cricut made project, and what I did first is I went ahead and I stained this in the Martha Stewart paint, which by the way the Dollar Tree, if you can get it, is carrying. Now at first I couldn't find the color on the jar, and then when I took it out of there it seemed like it had like that wood, but then it had a hint of green. I can't even describe the color, guys, but I can tell you that once it dried it looks absolutely beautiful. Now remember that all the items that I'm using to create this craft will be listed in the description box below. So when we started the project, I had already taken these pieces out and already painted them, allowed them to dry. And again, this is what it looked like, and I'm really loving that shade. So I am going to make these accent pieces so that we can place them anywhere in the home. And I decided one would be called Fall and the other one would be Leaves. So now remember to full watch the video and click that like button because this helps me to grow, and also comment below because I would love to hear from you. Now the Dollar Tree carries this white nautical rope and I'm absolutely loving it. So what I decided to do was trim off the top stem with that rope, and we're going to do that to both pieces. We're also going to trim in front of that pumpkin in between those little planks, so you'll see what I mean. Okay, so after I was done with the top, and this is what I mean by I wanted to place some of that nautical rope in between those planks, and I'm only going to do that to that one opening. Of course, we found something missing on the top stem and we need to put some greenery here just to give it that little something it needs. So that's what I'm doing here. I grabbed some of that hot bush in that really nice sage color and I think this is looking really pretty. Now, what I also wanted to mention is that we are going to be using 2 of the Jenga blocks just so that we can place that on that stand. And by the way, those wooden planks that I'm going to stick that sign on, you can buy in a 6-pack in the crafter section of the Dollar Tree. Okay, so I decided to use permanent adhesive along with the hot glues just so that we can hold this sign up and not worry about any accidents. Now the Dollar Tree is carrying those wooden laser cutouts and I absolutely love them. I think they're so nice and they also come in sayings along with embellishments like florals. I decided to stick one in the center part of that rope on that pumpkin and I'm really loving how that looks. Now I think the end result of this pumpkin not only is it simple, but I think it's gorgeous. Look at this, guys. So let's move on to the next one. So now we are going to be repeating the same process for the second pumpkin because both of them are accents pieces, and we are also using the Cricut, like I said, to spell out the word leaves. So I'm going to leave you to a little bit of music as I do this and enjoy the video. I'll see you toward the end, guys. So of course we're going to go ahead and wrap the stem with that white nautical rope, and we're going to embellish it the same way as we did the first one with some greenery, and we're going to put one of those laser cutout florals right in the center of that rope. And I think this project came out absolutely beautiful. Now those two pumpkins are done and look how beautiful they look. We're going to move on over and do something a little bit different with this one. With this pumpkin, I decided to paint it black, and then I'm going to put a monogram in the center of that pumpkin. And this is going to look different, but it's going to all blend in together so nicely, and I can't wait for you to see it. Now, as I said here, I'm going to paint the entire pumpkin front and back in black, and then we'll continue from there. Okay, so now that black paint seems to be dry enough, at least for me to go ahead and stick these monogram letters that I printed out with my Cricut machine, and that's what I'm placing here. Very simple. We're also going to be using the white nautical rope to trim out the rest. You're going to see how this comes out, guys. I'm really loving the combination of these two colors, that black and that beige color nautical rope. I just love it. It looks really nice. Anyway, I decided to trim out the bottom before moving on to the next step. Now with this piece here, we made 2 accent pumpkins that we can place anywhere in the home. But this one here, I decided I wanted to make it a wall hanging. And once we attach the hanger, you'll see what I mean. I decided to use that lace ribbon that the Dollar Tree carries because it matched the white nautical robe. So we're going to place that as the hanger in the back, and just as good as that and as quick as that, we have a beautiful decor piece that's very modern looking. So look how beautiful this looks. It's simple, but yet it just looks so beautiful. And then both of the accent pieces also match if you keep them in the same general area when you're decorating. Look at this, fall leaves. Absolutely gorgeous, and I hope you agree. So it looks like we're ready to head on over to the reveal. Now I do want to take a moment and thank the host and the co-host for this collaboration. I really enjoyed myself. This is so much fun. So I absolutely love how this project came out, and I hope that you do too. So if you liked the video, click like, share, and comment. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every single time I upload a video. And head on over to the playlist so that you can see what everybody else did. Have an amazing day, guys.